Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Welcome to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Zach, and today I'm going to be unboxing Tiletum, or however you pronounce that. And yeah, this is a game by Daniele Tascini and Simone Luciani, and I think that's the part that's got me the most excited about it. And it also looks very Euro-y, which is something both of them kind of excel at. I got this one during Nerds Day recently, so it was on sale, so I thought it was worth picking up. Yeah, this one I don't actually know all that much about, but I have heard a lot of people regard it very highly. So I'm looking forward to it. I've liked a lot of games from Board&Dice, so hopefully this one will be no different. And right off the bat, we've got our wooden pieces here. I think very similar pillars like these have been in some of their other games. Specifically, I'm thinking Tekenu. I think they were these exact ones, but I don't think they were these colors specifically. But I may be remembering that incorrectly. They look pretty nice. Then we've got discs of the same color, which just looks like some normal wooden discs. Nothing too special about them. And then we've got, I don't think these are player colors because there's only 3 of them. I think this one plays up to 4. Yeah, then we got some other cool, looks like a cart and maybe a sextant. Yeah, some pretty cool wooden pieces there. I don't know if I've ever seen one like this before, so that's pretty cool. And we've got these ones. No, oh, maybe there's another color. Maybe the colors didn't mix well. I'm not sure because it looks like that one's got. So we got some houses here of the other 3 colors, and now this one looks like a set of all the same stuff, only with a purpley color. So I don't know. Maybe they just weren't able to mix these ones. So I might have to make a mental note of that. I don't know. Maybe they can't be in the same bags together. I'm not sure though. So I know that does happen with some components, like the inks just don't work well with each other. So I don't know if that's the case there or why those were separate, or maybe they fell. I don't know. So then we've got some cards here. Looks like a lot of empty space here. I feel like they could have maybe made some of these a little bit. Not that this one takes up a good chunk, but not that it's that small. But the writing's a little small. Could have probably so I guess some of these fill up the space pretty well. Then there's other ones that don't. So I'm guessing you want to keep the font the same size at least, so that they don't look all inconsistent. But yeah, otherwise these cards look decent. They're not my favorite layout for cards, I would say. Looks like they're for slightly different uses, but yeah, overall they look fine. Looks like it uses some symbology, but decent amount of writing as well on some of them. And we've got a baggie, which my hand does fit into, so I don't know what that'll be used for exactly, but should be able to reach in there. Then we got dice, which a lot of their games use dice, it seems like. Probably like Board&Dice. Yeah, these colors are, I don't know, pretty, not very bright, for sure. There's a couple of these that are actually somewhat close to each other. I'm surprised I can tell them apart, but I feel like if you had some bad lighting, some of these would start to look maybe kind of similar if they were next to each other. But obviously I have to see once we're actually playing the game if that does seem to be the case. But I think they're different enough. Just on certain lighting conditions, it may look similar to one another. So it looks like we got the normal rule book here. And it's got 30 pages, so that's going to be a little bit of a larger rule book. Got a few pages of just that. Okay, so it looks like there are a lot of examples in here, so it's not like the pages are just all full of text, so hopefully that'll be good. I always like when they are showing the examples, especially for some of these crunchier Euro games. It just makes it a lot easier to learn it and go back and reference certain actions and things that you can do. And it looks like there's another 15-page solo rulebook. I don't know that I've played any of their games solo, so I'm not sure if they tend to be good solo modes or not. But I think Curtsy is known for making good solo modes, so I would assume it's probably pretty good. We've got some boards here to go along with those dice. And, I mean, it's pretty muted colors, but overall I think it looks like they'll work. These look like they might be player boards because there's 4 of them and they all look very similar. And we got some artwork here. See, everything in the game looks a little bit muted outside of what I assume are the player colors of those different wooden pieces. But these add a little bit of pop, a little bit of color. Yeah, I like the artwork on these. We got that going around depending on the guy's number. Got some more tokens, so we got some symbology here, so hopefully those all make sense. Got some other things as well. Got all these different pieces. So it looks like it's got some nice symbology in there. Hopefully it'll make more sense in playing the game. It looks like some of those wooden pieces that we looked at, and my guess is these might be resources. And it looks like we've got some churches or other buildings here, so wonder how those are going to come into play. Family crests. Yeah. Some other cool things, and here's what looks like resources. So you got some 5s of the resources and some singles. I do like that they're different sizes. Not only do they have a big 5 on them, but they're also, they look like they're slightly larger, so it should be nice. But yeah, otherwise more of that. And I think last but not least, got the board in here, which feels like it's a pretty large board, pretty heavy duty board. Okay. Yes, that is a big board. I'm trying to remember how big the board is in Teotihuacan and Tekenu. I don't think it was this big, but maybe it was. Yeah, this one takes up quite a bit of table, but it looks like it's another one of those pretty muted looks to it, but it may, when you add your things out on the board, like I'm assuming you are, I'm guessing that'll add a little bit of color to it. Yeah, you got a score tracker on the outside, which is nice. Got your little wheel here that really reminds me of Tekenu. Yeah, looks like you got nice places on the board. Looks like it should be pretty well laid out, so hopefully it'll be easy. You got some tracks down in this corner. So yeah, a lot of cool things going on there, but I think that'll be everything inside that Tiletum, however you pronounce it, T-box. But yeah, if you want to hear our first thoughts on this one after a play or two, definitely check out that video. It'll be going up alongside this. But otherwise, we hope to see you there. And as always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on our content.